Welcome to the Steve Ames Show with guitarist Sandy Renda, pianist Mike Iannuzzi, and my special guest, country singer Dotty Williams. And now, on with the show. You gotta be a football hero to get along with the beautiful girls. You gotta be a touchdown getter, you bet. If you wanna get a baby to pet, the fact that you are rich or handsome won't get you anything in curls. You gotta be a football hero to get along with the beautiful girls. You gotta be a football hero to get along with the beautiful girls. You gotta be a touchdown getter, you bet. If you wanna get a baby to pet, the fact that you are rich or handsome won't get you anything in curls. You gotta be a football hero to get along with the beautiful girls. You Gotta Be a Football Hero, written by Al Sherman, Al Lewis, and Buddy Fields. Well, we don't have any football heroes on the show tonight, but we do have the hero of the guitar, Sandy Renda. And the hero of the piano, Mike Iannuzzi. Here's some advice by the songwriters Connolly, Campbell, and Woods. Try a little tenderness. She may be weary, women do get weary, wearing the same shabby dress. And when she's weary, try a little tenderness. You know she's waiting, just anticipating things she may never possess. While she's without them, try a little tenderness. It's not just sentimental. She has her grief and care, and a word that's soft and gentle makes it easier to bear. You won't regret it, women won't forget it. Love is their whole happiness. It's all so easy, try a little tenderness. Not just sentimental. She has her grief and care, and a word that's soft and gentle makes it easier to bear. You won't regret it, women don't forget it. Love is their whole happiness. It's all so easy, try a little tenderness. Sandy Renda,
BB.
Mike
Dave, how are
Iannuzzi.
you?
Thank you for accompanying me on that old standard, Try a Little Tenderness. That's some nice advice.
There you
Beautiful song.
And you're a married man for how many years now?
You
You
Can't
forgot.
count that eye.
No, I have it.
Over 30.
No,
Over 40.
Don't let beer see the show.
46.
46 years.
About 46 years, 45, 46
46
years.
And do
Yeah,
you
I'm not
believe
that
in those
old.
lyrics, Try a Little Tenderness?
It doesn't always work.
It doesn't always work, huh? But it's a nice song,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's a
And
nice,
Mike,
pretty
you and
song.
Charlene have been married about 9 years.
9 years now.
That's right. You believe in those lyrics, try a little
oh,
tenderness?
absolutely.
You do.
You bet I
That's
do.
good. Mike, tell me what you've been up to on this very busy holiday season.
It has been very busy. We've been working a lot. The band has been playing a few places, and No Strings Acapella, of course, this is a big season for us. We've been doing a lot of appearances all over the place. We've been all over the state. So we've been working hard coming up to Christmas, and we're going right almost to Christmas Eve with the group. So
Now, that's an a cappella vocal group. You've
Yes.
been on this show a couple of times.
Right.
Tell the folks more and give out your website.
Well, you can check us. Our website is www.nostringsacapella.com. You can like us on Facebook. We have a Facebook page, and we also have a YouTube channel. So if you Google No Strings Acapella, you'll see videos of us performing in different places. Our CD is also available from our website.
I heard it. It's a very good CD.
Thank you. And we're about to go into production for a Christmas CD for next year that we're doing. So we've been pretty busy. So go check us out.
And when you do these Christmas lighting ceremonies, how many songs do you sing in those shows?
Oh, you know what? Our Christmas repertoire, we have about 2 hours worth of music.
That's a lot of songs.
Yeah, we do, and we've been working on them. We switch them up. Depends on the situation. We've done half-hour things, hour and a half things. So whatever it calls for, we're ready to go.
And how many in the group now?
There's 11 now in the group.
Very good.
Yeah.
You've got to come back on the show next season. We got to
will
have
do
you
our
back.
very best, absolutely.
Very nice. And Sandy,
Great show, I saw it.
They are.
Great
They are.
show.
And you've been busy too around the holiday time.
Yes, yeah, we do a couple of private parties, and then at one time we did very big Christmas parties. And what happened is, the DJs come into being, and some of the parties they discontinued because they were so expensive. Gannett signs.
Yeah.
Some of the what is it? The hair blower. One of those companies. Very whatever it is, but very
So
big.
you did Christmas shows for
Connie.
corporations and
Corporations,
industrial
that's
shows.
correct.
Yes.
And private work,
private-
also private party.
Parties.
But now, between the DJs and so on, and the companies really cut back a lot, so we don't get the opportunity to get in there. But the ones we do really work out well, and I love Christmas music.
Very
so,
nice.
yeah,
I
yeah.
do too. I would also like to mention the CD that we recorded during the summer, Favorites of the 40s, is still available. And if you'd like more information on obtaining a CD, Favorites of the 40s, featuring yours truly on the vocals and Sandy Renda and his entire band, Sandy and the Wanderers, go to my website, www.steveamesshow.com. That's www.steveamesshow.com. And later in this show, we'll be doing one of the songs from the CD, I Can't Begin to Tell You, in honor of Betty Grable's centennial. And right now, Sandy, Mike, you have a number for us.
Yeah, we're going to do, because the time is always restricted, you have to get as much done as possible. We're going to do two songs at one time.
A medley.
All right, right. Would
Not
you
a
like
medley, we're doing them at the same
a
time.
medley at the same time?
Oh.
No, I was doing them at the same
At
time.
the same time.
Now, do you want to know the names, or you
Yes,
just want to be
I wanna
surprised?
know the
Okay,
names.
one of them is that Jimmy Durante. I remember him doing it, the old favorite. Well, it was one of those songs.
One of those songs by
that
Jimmy
one.
Durante.
And we combined that with Bill Bailey, and then we combined it again with Around the World. And in the band, we sing the parts. Now tonight, we're just going to play them.
Very nice. Let's hear it for Sandy and Mike. My guest tonight has been making annual appearances on my show for 11 years. It's always a pleasure to welcome Dotty Williams.
Tweedly, tweedly, tweedly dee. I'm as happy as can be. Jiminy crickets, Jiminy Jack, you make my heart go clickety clack. Tweedly, tweedly, tweedly dee. Tweedly, tweedly, tweedly dot. How you gonna keep that honey you got? Hunkies, hunkies, fishes, bites. I'm gonna see my honey tonight. Tweedly, tweedly, tweedly dot. Tweedly dee, tweedly dee. Give it up, give your love to me. Tweedly dum, tweedly dum. Gimme, 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 gimme all the love you got. Humpty hump bump bump, tweedly, tweedly, tweedly do. I'm a lucky so and so. Hubba, hubba, honey do. I'm gonna keep my eye on you. Tweedly, tweedly, tweedly do. Give that kiss to me before you go. Tweedly-dum, tweedly-dum. Looky, 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 look at that sugar plum. Humpty-hump-bump-bump, tweedly, tweedly, tweedly-dum. You're as sweet as bubble gum. Mercy, mercy, pudding and pie. You've got something that money can't buy. Tweedly, tweedly, tweedly dum. Oh, tweedly, tweedly, tweedly dum hum. A tweedly, tweedly, tweedly dum hum. A tweedly, tweedly dum woo. A tweedly, tweedly dum hum. A tweedly, tweedly dum dum. A tweedly dum hum.
Dotty Williams, thank you so much for being on the show. I love that number you did.
Oh, my Tweedledee?
Yes.
I love that number, too.
Tell us the origin of that song.
Well, I don't know who wrote it, but when I was a young girl, a teenager, it was Laverne Baker who sang it. And I just loved her style.
Well, you do it very well.
Thank you very much.
That's a fun
I love
song
it.
to do.
Yeah, it is a fun song.
Yes, it is.
I like the humpty hump bump.
Right. That's in your style.
Yes.
I like that. You do a lot of novelty tunes and happy songs like that,
Yeah, I enjoy
right?
that. That's my therapy,
Right.
singing happy songs.
Right. Did you ever count all the songs in your repertoire? You must have a lot.
Oh, I do have a lot. There's about over 200 songs I have.
I would say at least.
Between the country songs and the 50, 60 songs.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And also the band that plays with you, Moving On,
Yeah.
they know most of your repertoire, right?
Oh, yeah, because I've had them with me since 1990.
Name some of the musicians you work with.
Well, my lead guitar player is Kenny Kay, and he lives in Lake Apacong, New Jersey.
He's been on my show.
Yes, he has. And my bass guitar and drummer are brothers, Arnie and Al.
I know them too.
Right, and they play, bass and drums. And then I have a steel guitar player, Billy West. He's from Belleville, New Jersey.
Very nice.
Arnie and Al are from Hillsboro.
Very
so
nice.
they all come pretty far
Everybody's
just to play
New
for me.
Jersey.
Yeah.
The only one from down south is your husband, Jim Williams.
Oh, he's from Alabama.
That's right.
He's akin to Hank Williams.
I know that. That's good kin to have.
We always hear about that. He's so proud of that.
Right.
fact.
What do you think of today's country music, the more modern country
well,
music?
it's all right. Not that I don't like the music, but it doesn't sound country to me.
I see.
You know, country has got to sound country, so you
Right.
can yeehaw. you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. Who are some of your favorite country artists from now and then?
Well, my favorite country artist is, I have to say, Hank Williams.
Oh, yes. He was
but
great.
Patsy Cline. I love Patsy
She was
Cline.
your idol?
Oh, yeah. Patsy Cline. And, of course, Brenda Lee. She was a rock and roll girl,
Right.
but she was from the country.
Right.
So, and
Absolutely.
Elvis Presley was a country boy.
Oh, yes.
And
How
I
about Dolly
love
Parton?
Oh, I like Dolly Parton.
You like
too,
Dolly
but
Parton?
Yeah.
She's making a lot of movies now
Yeah.
and biographies
I
on her
don't
life.
do many of her songs. I do just only one of her songs, and the rest I do like Tammy Wynette, Loretta
Right.
Lynn,
Right.
and like I said, Patsy Cline.
Very
And
good.
nowadays it's Lori Morgan, and my mind went blank. But there's a few of them
But
nowadays.
You know them.
Yeah.
You know them. How was your last jamboree? I want to explain to the folks that Dottie's does jamborees to raise money for charities. Tell us about
The
that.
last one we did, well, the one that I feel bad you never got the invitation.
I didn't
'cause
get
we
the
loved having-
invitation in the
yeah.
mail. It missed
That was
out.
up in Union, and that was in
The VFW.
The VFW in Union. Yeah, that was for that. Right before that, that was in November,
Right.
November 2nd, I believe it
Right.
was. The one before that was October 16th. We did that down in Toms River. That was for the disabled American veterans. We held it at the American Legion Hall. We're going to do that one again in the spring. They liked
Very
us
nice.
so much that they want us back.
We have to support our veterans.
Oh, yes.
That's very, very important.
Very important.
I love to sing for the veterans.
I have great respect for our veterans.
Right.
Anyone who served his country. I have
Absolutely.
great
Let's hear it
respect
for our veterans. Let's
Yes,
hear it
let's
for
hear
them
it for
right
our-
now.
My
Especially
husband-
around Christmas time.
My husband's a Vietnam veteran.
I did not know that.
Yes.
I did not. Let's hear it for Jim Williams right over there.
Very
Well-
proud.
Dottie, what's your next number going to be?
The next number going to be is a country song, and it was recorded by Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings, and I think Willie Nelson wrote it.
I think he
It's
did.
called "Good Hearted Woman."
Good-hearted woman. Let's hear it for Dottie Williams. Thank you, Dottie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A long time forgotten, our dreams that just fell by the way. And the good life he promised ain't what she's living today. But she never complains of the bad times, the bad things he's done, Lord. She just talks about the good times they've had and all the good times to come. Well, she's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. And she loves him in spite of his wicked ways she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. This good-hearted woman, loving her good-timing man. He likes the nightlife, the bright lights, and good time and friends. And when the party's all over, she welcomes him back home again. Well, she don't understand him, but she does the best that she can, Lord. 'Cause she's a good-hearted woman, she loves her good-timing man. Well, she's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. And she loves him in spite of his wicked ways she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. This good-hearted woman, loving her good-timing man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good man. Oh yeah, she loves him in spite of his wicked ways she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. This good-hearted woman, loving her good timing man. Oh yes, a good-hearted woman, loving her good timing man. Yeehaw! Thank you. You guys are great.
Right now, a centennial tribute to one of the great ladies of Hollywood, Betty Grable. The famous movie star and pinup girl was born Elizabeth Ruth Grable on December 18, 1916 in St. Louis, Missouri. Betty Grable began her career as a chorus girl and made her film debut in 1930 at the age of 13. Betty Grable worked as a dancer, singer, and actress throughout the 1930s in films at RKO and Paramount. It took 10 years for Betty Grable to become a star. In 1940, 20th Century Fox gave her a starring role in the musical Down Argentine Way opposite Don Amici. After that success, Betty became 20th Century Fox's #1 musical star and a major box office attraction. During World War II, Betty was America's favorite pinup girl, known for her million-dollar legs. Betty's best films include Moon Over Miami with Don Amici and Robert Cummings, Springtime in the Rockies with John Payne and Carmen Miranda, and Coney Island with George Montgomery and Cesar Romero. Here's a song Betty sang in Coney Island. Cuddle up a little closer, lovey mine. Cuddle up and be my little clinging vine. Like to feel your cheeks so rosy, like to make you comfy, cozy, 'cause I like from head to toesy, lovey mine. Cuddle up a little closer, lovey mine. Cuddle up and be my little clinging vine. Like to feel your cheeks so rosy, like to make you comfy, cozy, 'cause I love from head to toesy, lovey mine. One of Betty's favorite leading men was dancer Dan Daly. Betty and Dan made 4 movies together: Mother Wore Tights, followed by When My Baby Smiles at Me, My Blue Heaven, and Call Me Mister. Betty continued making films for 20th Century Fox until 1955. Some of her later films include How to Marry a Millionaire with Lauren Bacall and Marilyn Monroe, and How to Be Very, Very Popular, her final film. Betty continued performing on television, in nightclubs, and on Broadway into the 1960s and early 70s. Betty was married twice. Her first husband was actor Jackie Coogan. Her second husband was band leader and trumpet player Harry James. Betty and Harry were married for over 20 years and had 2 daughters together. Betty recorded 1 song with the Harry James Orchestra, a song she introduced in the film The Dolly Sisters, written by Mack Gordon and Jimmy Monaco. I can't begin to tell you how much you mean to me. My world would end if ever we were through. I can't begin to tell you how much you mean to me. If I could speak my mind like others do, I make such pretty speeches whenever we're apart. But when you're near, the words I choose refuse to leave my heart. So take the sweetest phrases the world has ever known and make believe I've said them all to you. I make such pretty speeches whenever we're apart. But when you're near, the words I choose refuse to leave my heart. So take the sweetest phrases the world has ever known and make believe I've said them all to you. Good night.